Hello, everyone. This is JD Calderon, and this is Indy Comics Explained. And again, I have on another fantastic guest. I've interviewed her before, but you know what? Second time is always better. So please hit like, hit subscribe, share out the video. And if you want to help out the channel, you can go check out Tall Tales Thieves Quest Volume 1. It's about 144 pages of awesome black and white illustrations and words and people, doing terrible things to one another and laughing while they're doing it. So go check out Tall Tales. That's on Kickstarter. The links are in below. And without further ado, let's bring in our guest, Mr. Kenny.
What's up? What's up?
How you doing? How you doing, Kenny?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm one of those people. I would like to complain, but I really have no right to.
Right. The only thing I complain about now is my back's out right now. But that's it. That's it.
Yeah. I had knee problems a few months ago. So
yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
I've been getting out and getting a lot of exercise. So I've been cooped up in the house for the last 2 days. It's kind of annoying. So.
Right. All right. Cool. All right. So check it out, man. Let's roll into it, man. Apex, issue 3, right?
Yep. Issue 3.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So how's that going? As far as like your saga.
It's going, man. This issue is like probably the most exciting one for me because this is the one where this is the part of the story that I envisioned when I started it,
Mm-hmm.
and this is kind of where it ends up. So I'm like, all right, here we go, man. It's got dinosaurs and
right.
You can't go wrong with dinosaurs, right?
No.
Dinosaurs, cybernetic owls, lots of action, lots of buildings getting destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
Tokyo, all kinds of cool stuff. Yeah, it's going good. I actually I'm finishing up flats on the last couple of pages right now and just rendering out the rest of the pages. That's going to go into letters probably in 2 weeks.
Right.
And then we're running the Kickstarter on Tuesday, so
nice.
If that goes well, if it funds, which it will, because
yeah, it will.
It'll fund. I have faith. So yeah, if everything goes well, we'll just be getting that out sooner rather than later, and I don't know.
Mm. All right, cool. Are you doing another coin?
Yep, I did actually. Where is it? Man?
I love that damn coin.
It's I have a picture of it on my phone, and I don't know why I haven't posted this yet. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, the new coin is the So you read the book, right? You read the first 2?
Yeah.
So the whole man's mask is on the coin on the front this time.
Nice.
So, and you'll see that mask is actually kind of important to the story, but so that's why it's on the coin. So I can just show. Oh, here we go. This is actually from the manufacturer right here. So.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. All right. This sucker is in.
So yeah, with the coin, so you gotta lure you in with a coin. Yeah. So we'll give you deals last time. First 75 backers get a coin if you're on a physical tier. So. Same thing as before, just to kind of get you guys to come in early and make this thing good, right?
Yeah. No, dude, I'm in. Don't even worry about it.
Did you get the first coin too? Did you get both?
Yeah, I got the first coin. Yeah, man. I love I love coins.
I got this one here. That's the one. You got that one.
Yeah, I got that one.
I was throwing these around the other day because I was showing somebody, and then they were on my desk, and I got a stack of pens over here burying everything, but well, shit, while I'm right here, I got some holographic stickers. These are going in there.
Nice.
With the that's a stretch goal.
Cool.
Well, if I knew where that other coin was, I'd oh, there it is right there. Here we go. Yeah, here's the other one right here. There's for some reason there's a penny in there too. So there's this one too. So, and you guys can't get these anymore.
Right.
I have a few extras. But that's it. These are
man. Those are awesome. Man.
You could hurt somebody with this if you threw it at them.
Yeah. I like it when the creators have coins. I just sent off to have a pin made, so hopefully my next thing will be a coin.
Nice. Did you go through the guy that I sent you to?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were awesome. They were awesome, man.
So good, so fast. Like I messaged them, they messaged me right back. They're like, "Hey, what do you need? Take care of me right away."
Yep.
So I already ordered the coin, so they're going to be on the way as soon as they get manufactured. I just went for it.
Yeah.
But Yeah, good coins. I'll probably do a coin for every Kickstarter I do, just because it's tradition now, right? I gotta have.
Mm-hmm.
I got it. You got so then I got you guys like you that like collect got to collect them all. So
Exactly. So, just pile them up. You know, I'm gonna have to make like a case, a glass case I can display them in, hang them on my wall.
Right.
Yeah. So that'd be cool. Mm-hmm. So I mean, what gave you the idea to start doing coins? I mean, because I've seen a few people do it, but not many.
Man, my buddy Garrett, he was doing them for something. He actually gave me one. I wish I just moved my office, as you can tell. I'm in a new space. So I don't know where it's at, but yeah, he had some really big, huge one that he gave me. That he was doing for something that he was going to do in 2020, and 2020 happened, and I don't think he ended up doing it. But anyway, so he was doing coins and pins for some of his Kickstarters. So I just I kind of just copied what he did. I was like, you know what he's doing is working, so I'll just do it. So
right.
You got to learn from the pros, right?
Exactly. There's no shame in stealing somebody else's game.
Right.
I haven't
heard that in a while.
Exactly. But sometimes you just got to do it,
Right.
So, your campaign starts on Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Right. So for everybody who's watching, in the show notes, there's a link. Click on it and go subscribe, and you'll be notified when the campaign launches. So then that way, they can be right there for you. But what do you find that campaign launcher is working for you, or do you feel it's gonna has it worked for you in the past? Like, do you think it adds extra?
I don't know. So last time I didn't really pay too much attention to it,
right.
But for the second issue, I kind of I was telling somebody this earlier today. So for the second issue, I had planned a date that I wanted to launch, and then 2 weeks before that date happened, I was like, "Oh shit, I need to get this thing put together." I kind of the time just got away from me. I was working so hard on the book that because we do everything as creators, and this because you're working on your book and you're doing your thing, and then but you're also marketing and you're also doing all this stuff, and it's like, and speaking of that, actually, it kind of makes me feel a little bad, because I'm like, man, I haven't talked to any of these people in forever, and now I'm reaching out to them like saying, hey man, like I want to come talk to you like on your show, and it's like, but I can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah, you can't.
It's so. Yeah. It's an understandable thing. I just feel bad because like I gotta talk to my friends, But so last time I didn't really pay too much attention to it. This time I think we're around 50 people following it. I think last time we only had like maybe 10 or 15. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I got some pretty cool rewards that are probably going to go kind of fast. So I think I'm hoping that we get a lot of people in there early. With these things. I don't know if you've seen this. Did you see this?
Oh yeah. I
only have 5 of these. So
I've been talking to Damian.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. He's supposed to be doing something weird for me. What?
Is he making you something?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, I hope he takes off. I hope he gets some business out of this, because that's cool. I mean, I can't even believe that shit. I'm stacking up like Megatron figures over here and just kicking the shit out of him with this guy for the last 2 days. I'm like 5, man. I'm like, I got an action figure right here. This is mine. Like this is my thing, dude. Look at that. So cool.
No, it's awesome.
I know. So yeah, where was I? I just totally got off topic.
We were talking about the coins.
Oh yeah, we were talking about the coins. Oh yeah, and then the subscriber count thing. We'll see. I don't know. I know that there's like a thing on the Kickstarter that has like a tracking your conversion rate or whatever.
Right.
I was reading about it because I didn't know what it was, and I guess that's for people who like click the save button or people who follow the campaign.
Right.
And I guess like 20% is a high rate for that.
Right.
Like 20%. I think on the last campaign we were at like 35.
Nice.
Conversion rate for the whole thing. So, I didn't really track the metrics on the last one. Like I said, I feel like I kind of last minuted it. And it was all put together, but it was just like a whirlwind, like because I ran out of time to get an early start on it. So this time I've been a little more methodical about putting things together early, and doing stuff like this, talking with people, and trying to promote and stuff like that. So we'll see. I think just the amount of time that I've spent beforehand promoting, I think is going to make the biggest difference. So
right. Oh, that's cool. Now, what other? Obviously, you're doing these podcasts. What else are you doing to promote, your project?
I have an ad out on Facebook and Instagram right now. I finally joined Twitter. I hate it. It's the worst place on the planet, man. It is disgusting over there.
It really is. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with those people. Excuse my French, but I really don't know what's wrong with those people. I
don't want to go into it. It's people are just so vile. I don't understand. It's just stop.
Yeah.
I just want to post pictures of owls, man. Cybernetic samurai owls. Maybe these frog things that I've been drawing the last couple days. And, I just want to be. I just want peace. So.
Yep.
Anyways, so I'm on Twitter now. That's a headache every day. And it's not that bad. It's pretty ugly over there, but so finally on Twitter. So I'm just marketing on all the social media things. I'm trying not to do the thing where you go and post in groups and shit.
Right.
It seems like it doesn't really do much because you kind of preach to the choir. I think it's just a bunch of dudes just like me. They're trying to hustle their shit, and they don't care what they don't care about marketing. So, and I mean, not to say I don't support other creators, because I do. I mean, that's pretty much what I spend all my money on is,
right,
backing other Kickstarters and, supporting other people's work, because I respect everybody else's, stuff, and I like everybody else's stuff. This is where the most cool shit's coming out right now. So, crowdfunding. I mean, Marvel and DC aren't putting out anything good right now, really. I mean, a little bit of stuff. I mean, the new X-Men stuff's pretty cool, but it's like 50 issues a week. I can't afford that. I got to take out a mortgage, a second on my house just to read X-Men.
No, it's okay. Yeah, Donny Cates' store is pretty good.
Yeah, that Thor with the cosmic. Was it? What the fuck was it? The Silver Surfer, the Black Silver Surfer, right? That was it. Yeah. That one was pretty cool. So I don't have a comic shop here anymore, so I have to read everything digitally when it comes out to the app. So
gotcha,
which is cool because it saves me space and a lot of money.
True.
But I do miss going to the comic shop on Wednesdays and talking to my friends and stuff down there, and I don't have anybody to sell my stuff to now because there's nowhere to go, so I can't go down there and be like, hey, buy my shit,
Right. So what did you move further out into the woods? Because I remember the last time you were pretty far out there.
No, okay, so a couple things. It's been a pretty wild few months. So November, I sold my house. It was just a good time to sell. Been living there for a long time. It was needing to move to a bigger place, and then so we did that. And then I had an office space. I was renting a block up the street at a coffee shop that I was doing work from there. But then when we moved here, there's a shed out in the backyard, and we just did drywalled everything and just like, oh, I'll just move home, so I'll work from home again. So so and it's just been a lot of work, moving. It's like all I've been doing for the last 3 months. It seems like I've just been moving. So and then I started prioritizing exercise because I'm starting to get old. I'm not that old. Got to get in shape, man. Got to get in shape. Don't want that coronavirus to kill me. So
seriously, I'm already old, so I know what you mean.
Yeah, and you start to find out, things just don't quite work the way they used to, So I went for a run the other day, and my chiropractor told me not to. He said, "Don't run. Don't do it. Lose another 20 pounds first. I've already lost 35." And he said, "Just lose another 20 and then do it." I was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna go do it. I'm feeling it." I went and did it. Boom, back's out instantly. Just
that sucks.
So now I'm in the house. I've been in the house for like 2 days, and I'm just dying over here. I just want to go outside so bad.
Yeah. No, I got bad knees, so I I have a stationary bike, so if I want to do cardio, I get on that sucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just watch TV.
I get one of those.
Yeah, like I said, I turn on the television. You know, I watch Supernatural. You know, and I just.
You live in the city, right?
Yeah, I live in New York.
Yeah, so you live like right in the city. Like, so is it like I don't know what's like over there, like neighborhood? Just like you go walk around, places to walk and stuff, or.
Yeah. Well, it depends where you're. I mean, for us, like, you know, if we want, we can walk to one of the parks. You know, but it for me to walk to a park is probably about a mile. No, it's probably a couple of miles from here. So,
okay.
Yeah, Daphne and I would do that. We would walk a couple of miles to the park, then walk a couple of miles in the park, and then walk back.
Yeah, that's a long walk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing like 2 to 4 miles a day, depending on how I feel, and it's been pretty good. But I have to drive. I have to drive a little ways to go to where I'm going to go because I live kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just thought you would run in the woods or something.
Yeah, no, I don't want to get like ticks and stuff, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There was a mountain lion warning. Actually, at the place where I do go walk out, there was a mountain lion warning like towards the back. So it's kind of like a wildlife preserve kind of thing, like a marshland preserve or something where I go walk out, and towards the back of it like backs up to like a forest, and they had a bunch of bobcat or mountain lion sighting signs out there. So I'm out there like walking around with my knife out and stuff, like just waiting. You seen that thing with the guy? He got attacked by that mountain lion. It was like sliding towards him, and he's just like, get away from me! He's like screaming at it for a while. He's like backing up, and this thing's like gonna kill him.
Well, they say if you watch the whole video, like if you got to see the video from the beginning, he was kind of like getting close to it because she had cubs, and I guess he wanted to get pictures of the cubs.
Oh, and shit.
That's why she chased him.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah. That's the second part of the story that nobody hears about.
There's the context for you right there, huh? Well, maybe you shouldn't go screwing around with the mountain lion and her cubs, huh?
Exactly. Don't go messing with mama, bro.
Seriously. Huh. That's funny.
Yeah. I wonder if there's some kind of like pepper spray you can get for a mountain lion. Like, shh, get away from me, fucker.
Just carry it around wherever you go.
Yeah, shh, get away from me.
I'm sure there probably is some kind of thing. You probably have to ask a hunter. Maybe a hunter would know. Somebody who hunts a lot.
They're just gonna tell you to carry a rifle.
Yeah, probably. Just shoot it.
Yeah, just shoot it. You know, I don't want to shoot the damn thing. Just want to get it away from me. You know. But all right, let's get back onto you. So let's talk about your toy, man. I like. We both know the guy who did a few. Damian Walbron.
Walbron. I think that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. I probably butchered it like 3 times today, so I'm sorry if I did. Yeah, sorry, Damian. What's funny, he's going to be on my show tomorrow. You know, my name's hard to say, so I understand. Yeah. I do. What? Aitken. Aitken. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was saying right. Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah, I guess once you say it a few times, you'd be surprised though. It's crazy. People call me Atkin, Aitken. Some people add an S. That's the one I don't get, is the adding the S part. But where do they add it? At the end. At the end. Oh, because the Aitken. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I'm like, that's weird. I mean, whatever. So it doesn't bother me because I'm just used to it. But I try real hard to pronounce people's names properly if I can. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. All right. So the toy. Yes. So talking about Damian, the son of the devil. What did he do for you? So he made this toy. Okay, so first of all, this packaging is sweet. Look at that. Yeah, it's like you close it so you can put you can play with it and then put it back if you want, right? Nice. So you need this last figure. Mm-hmm. Look at that. That is awesome. It's so cool. Okay, so like the arms move. So we have the arms. The arms are functional. The head turns. It's like those. It kind of reminds me of those reactionable figures or whatever. Those ones that are kind of retro. So the waist turns here. So I mean, it's not like your McFarlane 80 points of articulation, but I don't care. This is an Apex action figure, dude. Like, yeah, that is incredible. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about it. So I got my buddy painting them right now. So he's gonna paint these ones. These are limited to 5 campaign. So they're gonna be super rare, hand painted, and Yeah, I hope nobody gets pissed off at me because they couldn't get one. That's like my biggest worry is like that somebody's going to be upset with me that they really wanted one and they couldn't get it. So
they'll be like, get another 5, damn it.
Right. I'm gonna I'm working on some solutions for that. We might figure out a way to maybe get a tier in there where we can just sell some unpainted ones. But I mean, it's gonna take him a week to paint all of those, or maybe even more, like 2 weeks. So I don't think it's feasible for us to do, a whole big line of, I sell comics, not toys, So
right. No, yeah, you don't have a line of people just like spraying,
right,
one arm.
Yeah,
that's what I think.
Yeah. So it's a fun thing though. I think it's pretty remarkable though. I mean, he approached me and was like, "Hey, I made this thing." I'm like, "What is that?" I looked at it. I'm like, "Holy shit, is that what I think it is?" And like, yeah. So I'm blown away by it. So I sent him the artwork and he made this packaging for it. It's got the little bio on the back.
Cool.
And all that.
Nice.
So, and this thing's Toys right there. So just
is that his company, Toys?
Yeah, I guess he's just getting started up. So
no, that is awesome. Yeah, he's trying to do something for me that I had I don't know if you've ever seen it, but I did this years ago. Okay, this is a character from Tall Tales. This is Silverman.
Right.
Now we had 1,000. No, it was more. It was probably like 1,250 of these manufactured in China. I could have bought a car with the amount of money I spent on it.
What, really?
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just, yeah. Well, yeah, crazy. Yes, but before this, we had another design of something else for Oswald, and it was called the Oz, and it was this weird little thing, and I was just like, damn it, I should have done that one, but whatever. But he's working on that for me, so I'm hoping to see that sometime in the future.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, from what I've seen, I mean, he's making some cool shit. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm trying to figure out a solution. Maybe we can get some unpainted ones or something like that. For people who still want one that aren't able to get one of those because, like I said, there's only 5, and I've had more than 5 people say, "Hey, I want that." So,
right. Yeah.
I don't know. I can't put you all in a cage and make you guys fight to the death for it. So.
Although that might be fun.
It might be.
Yeah, might. I'm a big UFC fan. We can raise a lot of money.
Fight in a while.
What?
I haven't watched a fight in a while. What was the last one I watched? Masvidal? Somebody else? I can't remember. Who he was fighting.
Masvidal? I think he's fighting tonight.
Oh, is he?
For the title, yes.
Fight. That was the last time I watched the fight.
Okay.
I like that guy.
You like what?
I like that guy.
Yeah, he's fighting for the title, I believe, tonight.
Nice. Yeah, I kind of lost track of that stuff for a while there. I was really into it when like Rampage was fighting, and Chuck Liddell, and Rich Franklin,
Tito Ortiz.
Tito was on his way out around that time though. Tito was trying to stay relevant. Tito.
That's when Anderson Silva started coming up.
Yeah, and then we find out he was doing steroids the whole time.
He
was kicking the shit out of everybody though. Like, I mean, he was kicking the shit out of everybody, like bad. Like, man, when I seen that fight with him fighting Rich Franklin, I couldn't even believe it. Like, he made Rich Franklin look like a schoolgirl, and I'm like, Rich Franklin's a good fighter.
Yes, he is.
That guy's a phenomenal fighter, and he beat the shit out of that guy.
Yep,
that was insane. I couldn't even believe it.
Yeah. I remember when he knocked out Chuck.
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah, with a broken arm.
Yep,
Chuck had broken his arm. He knocked him out with it.
I couldn't believe that either. That came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
when he knocked him out, that was nuts. Yeah. I miss those, watching those. It got kind of to the point where it was like, like guys like GSP in there, and I respect him because I wrestled in high school. I wrestled Roman Greco,
Right.
So, I respect the grappling game, but it's not fun to watch.
Yeah.
It's not entertaining. I like watching those guys that go in there and just slug it out,
Right.
So,
well, I mean, did you ever get to see Damian Maya fight Ben Askren?
I don't think so.
That's actually, if you could find it, you could probably find it on YouTube. That's a really good grapplers fight. Like the two of them, because Ben Askren's, I don't know if you know him, but he's a famous wrestler.
Right.
Right. And Damian Maya is just like a 19,000th level Brazilian jiu-jitsu guy.
Right.
So, just to see, and like Ben Askren was, is a former Olympian. The guy's incredible, on the ground, and like the stuff that Damian does to him is crazy.
Huh. I'll look that up.
Yeah, that's a really good fight. It's one of my favorite ones.
I'd like to get back into it at some point.
Yeah.
Too many things to do. Too much media to consume. You can't do it all.
This is true. You gotta balance that between King Kong, Godzilla,
right?
And you have UFC, and now we have Mortal Kombat.
Right.
Right.
I actually did take some time out to watch the King Kong versus Godzilla. I did watch that, which is the first movie I've actually watched from start to finish in one sitting in a long time. Okay. Mortal Kombat, though, I'm still I've only watched about a third of it so far, but from what I've seen, it looks pretty cool. Yeah.
I watched it last night. As I like to describe it, it's like stupid fun.
Right. That's good. That's all it needs.
Exactly.
I thought people were complaining about it on Twitter, and I'm like, why is this important?
Exactly.
Why is this important? I mean, if it sucked, that's fine. I wouldn't have expected it to be good, honestly.
Right.
I would just expect it to be, what it is. I mean, it's Mortal Kombat. The whole premise of the whole thing is that one character kills the other one, right? Brutally. So what story are you going to get out of that?
Right.
You're not.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you're watching it for the spectacle. That's all it's there for,
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, from what I see, it looks pretty cool. So I mean, I wouldn't take it too seriously.
No. you gotta dude with forearms working out, looking like a half Pit, half Hulk with forearms, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't get to that part. I forgot that guy was going to be in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's in there. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be. I mean, the one, what was it, like 95, 96? That one was cool when I was a kid, just because everything was cool. Everything coming out when I was a kid was cool, right?
Right.
But, looking back on it, it was probably kind of crappy actually. But
the song was awesome.
Yes, it was actually.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you expect?
Exactly.
The expectations are way too high, I think.
Right. Yeah, I think so. I was like, look, you want a serious drama? Go watch Amadeus. That'll satisfy you. You want something ridiculous? You're gonna go watch Mortal Kombat.
You rent Schindler's List on Amazon Prime or something.
Yeah, exactly. I love what is it with King Kong versus Godzilla when he finds Monkey Excalibur. Right.
I was like, yeah. I was like, what? I think I was flatting a page or something like that for the book, and I was like, I kind of drifted off for a minute, and then I looked back up, and he's got this big ass axe, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
Right. Yeah.
That was cool. That was a cool movie, though. It was good. Well, there was a Kong versus Godzilla from way back in the day. It was like
was
like 1960 something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that one's cool.
Yeah. Listen, man. I mean, the big lizard. It's kind of hard not to have fun with it.
Right.
Like we all grew up with it, so it's one of those things. It's just really, really awesome. I got a question for you. How long is Apex supposed to be? Like how long is the series?
So right now, and I'm gonna try to stick to this. 9 issues.
9 issues. Okay.
So we're gonna do three issue arcs. So this is the end of the first arc. I got Brian's turning in pages for the next 3 issues right now, and then I have that next 3 issues outlined mostly in my head. About what we're going to do for that. And then we'll see. I might do some spin-offs, some one-shots, some things like that. But for the most part, I think we're gonna stick to the 9 things. I like things that have like a definitive beginning and end.
Right.
You know. So and then I can work on other shit too. You know, I have a lot of stuff on the other burners that I want to eventually do. So that'll give me time to do those kinds of things too and stuff like that. So
that's cool. Now, in those other things, are you writing, illustrating, or you're just writing and then you're hiring someone?
Trying to do a little both. I'm trying to spend some time. Been trying to spend some time working on my drawing skills. I don't know if you know this probably, but I do paint. So I've kind of, it's kind of a weird thing because painting and drawing kind of are synonymous together. But for some reason, for me, it doesn't click that way. Like when I paint, I'm moving shapes around. I mean, here, let me show you this. I don't know if you've seen this. This is one I'm working on right now. It's not quite done, but this is just some buildings in Japan. This one right here, though, is this portrait. I don't know if you've seen this, but I painted that. I mean, that kind of looks like me, right?
No, that looks like you. Doesn't kind of look like you. It looks like you.
But so when I paint, it's almost like I'm moving shapes around of color, and I don't know if this is a thing with certain people or whatever, but I don't see where the lines are, right? So it's weird. So like when I draw shit, like it's pretty inconsistent. Like I've been drawing these this frog dude the last couple of days. So I've been really like trying to just work on anatomy and shit. So I've been drawing that guy right there.
Right.
That's my new dude right there. But just trying to work on drawing stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll draw a comic book at some point. I think it would be cool to draw a comic book, from start to finish if I can make it work. But when I started Apex and I started drawing it, I hated every single thing. And I got to the point where I was just not going to do it anymore because I was so sick of looking at it. So once I brought Brian on, I was like, man, I can really focus on coloring. I really, I feel like coloring is my strongest point as an artist. So that's kind of how it ended up being that way. But yeah, I think maybe some point I'll draw something.
All right, cool. I mean, look, you always got your covers, right?
Yep.
You always paint the cover, Here's one for you. I saw you were trying to hunt down a trading card printer. How's that working out for you?
Pretty good. I got a guy to do the metal one. So my local guy who prints the books, he can do the regular trading cards.
Right.
So regular trading cards, I got that covered here. I'm just looking into options for metal trading cards and just kind of see what I can do. I actually don't have anything solid nailed down yet.
Right.
Hello.
How you doing, Melissa? Sorry, I'm a little late pulling that up. I had
what was I saying? Oh yeah, trading cards. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet. I want to make something, some metal trading cards. I'm also looking for I don't know how to explain what it is. I think that's the problem. Why I'm having such a hard time figuring it out. You know those X-Men books from like I would say late 90s. They had those hologram cards on them.
Not the lenticular ones.
Yeah, not the lenticular ones. Like, because the lenticular ones have that, like, they're like that texture on them.
Right. Because you would flip, you would just twist it, and you would see another image. Not chromium.
I want to say it's almost like lenticular, but it just doesn't have that like weird texture on the top.
Texture, right? But not chromium, though, right?
I don't think so. It's like they're almost like blue or orange and green inside. It's got like a orange and green, like it's like they're like black, right? And then you look at it and like you turn it like back and forth like that, and it's like orange and green. You know what I'm talking about?
A hologram.
Yeah, but I haven't been able to find anywhere that can make those. Yeah, I'm after that. Really, is what I'm really after.
Right. Okay. Because I think you would have. Yeah. I mean, I can look into it for you. Because I don't know if anyone does holograms these days either. Because they're done with lasers, so I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, and what's funny is I think it's considered an old technology. Because it. Yeah, but what's funny is I don't think anyone's working with it.
It might be really hard to produce or something. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you hear anything, let me know, because I have a really cool idea for some hologram cards if I can do it, and
Right.
it's if it's affordable. If it's if it's a lot of money, I probably won't. Maybe I will anyways, but because that's how we do it, right?
Right. Yes. That's how we roll. I got caught up. Sticker Mule. Have you ever used them?
Yep. I've gotten a couple things from them.
Yeah, I got caught up in 1 week where they had a special every day.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I stayed away from it. I think I got like one thing during that week, like some tape or something like that, some packing tape.
Right. No, I got a whole bunch of stuff. So I got stuff I'm gonna be throwing at everybody packages.
Nice.
It's like, all right, take all this
nice
stuff.
Yeah, I like the packing tape they make. I got like Apex logo on the packing tape. You might have seen that. Your package should have had it on there, I think.
Yeah, it had it.
Yeah, that's where I got that tape.
So, oh, that's cool. Yeah,
cool. You take like a wet sponge on the back of it and you just put it right on there, and it just bonds to the box.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. They just sent me some bubble mailers with an image of Oswald printed on it.
That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean they're all right guys. I you can tell that they're really trying to expand what they're doing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. All right. Enough about Sticker Mule.
I know we're plugging like every website on the planet today, huh? We got a few.
I know we should be getting they should be sending us bonus checks.
Right. Sticker Mule, call me.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. Send me a check. So I mean, I know you're excited with the toy. So I mean, are you and Damian working on, like, let's say, a second character? On one of the other characters?
We should be, though. I need to reach out to him and figure out some more stuff, because I've been so busy with all the other stuff. I need to figure out doing some other stuff. I mean, we could do that. I mean, the possibilities are endless with this, right?
I know.
But this could get out of control really quick, though, too, right?
Yeah, this is very true. Damian be like, "Look, man, I can't handle it."
Right.
Like triple his rates on you or something crazy. I'm like, I can't do it. But
yeah, I mean, we'll see. I think my main focus for this one, though, is just to get those 5 to the homes they need to be in, and then maybe figure out a way we can do some like unpainted ones for people that are gonna maybe miss out on those if there's still a demand for it. The problem is I feel like it's kind of a risky thing if I get like 20 figures or something like that and then end up selling 2,
right.
Then I'm stuck with these other 18 figures I got to take with me to every convention I go to for the next 3 years to try and get rid of them. And he wants to carry all that stuff around with them. So
yeah, like I said, my monkey. When I got them in 2008, I got them. 2 weeks later, the economy tanked. So I have a basement full of these fuckers.
How many do you got?
I probably have about another 600 left. We've sold, but we've sold a lot of them, but we still have a lot of them. So
Wow, that's crazy. How many did you order?
1,250.
Wow. Okay, so you got about half of them gone. That's good.
Yeah. Well, and they're all like this one. You see, is black and white, and he has blood on his thing. So I have another one that's just black and white. Okay. Then I have one that's in full color. Then I have one that's in full color with the blood. And then I have I have 2 glow in the darks. I got a blue glow and I have a green glow.
Damn, dude. So you know that struggle then. So you know.
Oh yeah.
So you know. So yeah. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I'm for that. I'm just playing it one day at a time, because who knows? I'm more worried. I am worried that people are going to be upset that they wanted that and couldn't get it. Right. But I mean, that's not necessarily always a bad problem to have either.
No, because you can always do a second one. Do them with a pose. You can do all kinds of stuff. I mean, I think the best thing would be to just offer them up with just blanks. And then I don't know if your friend takes commissions. You'd be like, look, my buddy takes commissions. He can color it for you. You can paint it for you.
Right. Actually, he just texted me just now and sent me a picture. Let's see what it looks like.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh yeah, dude. Check it out here. Well, I can. I'll just show that to you there. He's got the it's being weird. There we go.
There you go.
So yeah,
Okay, cool.
Second coat of paint. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow, that's gonna be
neighborhood dogs going.
Yeah. That's funny. You're in California, right?
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, you're in Northern California. So well, you're 3 hours behind me, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, no, it's still light out over here.
Yeah, it got dark on me.
For at least another hour. I'd say probably at least another hour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now, your artist, I don't think I asked you this. Like, how did you meet your artist? Or how did you hook up with him?
So Brian Belondo. So my good friend Garrett, who kind of pushed me into this whole thing. I probably told that story before, but he's got a bunch of comics and he does a bunch of stuff. And he was telling me this whole time, he's like, just hire a line artist, color the book yourself. It'll save you a bunch of time because it was taking me forever. And I think he knew I was pretty frustrated.
Right.
So I said, all right, fine. Find me somebody to do this. So he had a short list of people that he was trying out for some other stuff, and I looked through their stuff, and I saw Brian's stuff, and I'm like, all right, let's do it. Let's get Brian on this. So,
nice.
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. Pretty cool dude. He's super cool dude to work with. So,
all right, cool. Now, as far as like, I know you're doing add-ons and stuff for your campaign, right? Yep. In your prior campaigns, so your first campaign, yes, the second campaign. Between the two, which add-on thing do you think worked the best for you?
So for the first one, actually, I didn't get in on the add-on thing for the second one. So it was so they were still testing it. So I actually didn't even use it. So for this one, I have everything available. So we'll see how it works. I heard people were saying that it doesn't do them any good. Like they didn't pick up any extra sales on add-ons.
Really? Okay.
They put in a bunch of work and didn't get any add-ons. I don't know. For me, I'm under the impression that if I make it easy for somebody to get something, like, cause for me, like if I'm gonna back a Kickstarter, and this is why Kickstarter did this, right?
Right.
Because people weren't doing add-ons like kind of like through the back channels, right? With Kickstarter and stuff. It's not that I don't trust that the person's gonna, do what they say if I add more to my pledge and then, whatever. It's an extra step, right? Like I got to add more to my pledge, and then I got to go tell them what I want, and then they got to keep track of that, and do all this stuff, and it's kind of out of the system. So it just always seemed like a pain in the ass, to add on things to a campaign that I liked. So now that that's there, in fact, I used it the other day. So I backed somebody's thing and I added on like an extra like book or something like that. I was like, oh, this is like super convenient. I know that they're going to know that it's in the system, that, within the backer report that says, hey, this guy is getting these 2 books, not just that one. So, I don't have to worry about it getting forgotten and have to worry about that stress. So, yeah, anytime you can make something easier for a customer to buy something, do it. Even if it's a lot of work. Like, good example. People were pirating Game of Thrones. You remember that, right? When it was like a big deal to pirate Game of Thrones. People were pirating Game of Thrones because the idiots wouldn't put it up onto stream immediately after the show. Right. The second they started putting it on streaming, people stopped stealing it. Yep. Because they could watch it. Make your product available. That's kind of like my business motto. If I'm selling something, make it available to people so they can buy it. Otherwise, they're not going to buy it. They can't buy it if you don't have it, right?
Yeah. No, I agree. We're running the Tall Tales campaign. We have those figures on as an add-on. So, and we've sold quite a few of them. So hopefully, nice. It's working for us. Yeah. That's the one thing. It's like just trying to get rid of the monkeys, as we like to call them.
That's crazy, man. You got like 600 of those things. That's nuts.
Yeah.
For a while too.
Huh?
And you've had those for a while too.
Yep.
Well, hey, it's money that was spent a long time ago, and it just probably feels like real good to get that money back now, right?
Yeah. What's crazy is like we spent the money, we used it up, we paid it off. It's all paid off. So now it's just like, whatever. We're just like, we're grateful to get it back and just reinvest it back into into whatever we're doing.
Right. Yeah. That's a lot of figures, man. I couldn't imagine. I just got like a little box of 5 over here and I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Yeah. Oh, I could show you a basement full of them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Listen, I mean, live and learn, live and learn.
Right.
But listen, I love him. I really do. And the thing is I got him, and I'm like, I cursed that, I got so many of them, but I want more.
Right.
Like I want my other characters. It's just it becomes an illness. You're like, oh, I want more. How can I?
I know, right? Well, yeah, I was thinking like, I can get like, I can get like Unit 11, Unit 12, right? All these things. Eventually, let's one thing at a time, though, right?
Yeah, definitely.
It's like coins, like the coins. I'm like, well, which character am I going to do next, right? So, I mean, and that's one thing that's cool about this is that this is small, and people like the little trinkets like this, right? Like I enjoy this kind of stuff. Sometimes I back some Kickstarters and I get a package full of like all kinds of crazy knickknacks and like fun stuff, and I'm like, this is cool, So, yeah, I like it.
No, yeah, definitely. All right. So Kenny, we've been at this for a minute, so we're gonna wrap it up soon, but we're not done yet. I got all my crazy questions I like to ask. So, so before we get to that, tell everyone where they can find you and your work.
All right, so I'm on everything now. I think I'm on everything, all of it. I'm on all social media, Kenny Aitken Art. I have at Kenny Aitken Art on Facebook. I mean, if you want, you can friend request me on Facebook too. Kenny Aitken. I'm on there. You see my picture on there. My Facebook profile is public, so that's mostly. I'm mostly on Facebook and Instagram. Been dabbling in Twitter lately. What else? There's a bunch of like other ones that I'm on them, but I don't really engage with any. I don't know. I don't know how to work them. I guess like Tumblr. Like I don't even know what that is.
Right. Yeah.
I'm on there, but I don't know. One's coming out, Art Awful or something like that. Some new one that just came out. I signed up for it, but I haven't had time to manage it. It all takes a lot of time, right?
Yeah, it does.
I'm working on a new website. I had a website. I closed it down because I wasn't happy with the way it was. So eventually, I'll have a new website. The Kickstarter is linked pretty much everywhere I'm at, so you can find that there too.
Cool.
I think that covers it.
Yeah.
Long answer.
That's fine. So, my usual question is there anything you wanted me to ask you that I didn't ask that maybe you wanted to discuss?
I don't think so. I think we got it all. I think we got it all covered. Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, let's get on to those goofy questions. I'll ask you this question. I know I asked you this question last time. I'm going to ask it again. The only thing I ask you is, choose somebody different.
I would have been prepared for this if I would have known.
So, if you had the choice of any artist, living or dead, who would you get to do a cover for you?
Oh, shit. Do you remember who I answered last time?
No, I don't, honestly.
Oh, man. Back and look. To do a cover. And any artist alive or dead of all time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know who I answered last time, so that's making this kind of difficult.
So just you know what?
I probably did say this, and I bet you I did. I probably said Chris Baccialo. I probably said that because he's probably my favorite artist. So I'm gonna say.
So who's number two?
Number two, man. Well, it's not Rob Liefeld, that's for sure. I probably one of any of those '90s guys. Jim Lee, Todd McFarlane. I mean, any of those dudes. Probably Jim Lee. Jim Lee's probably my favorite artist besides Chris Baccialo, just because he's just such a master at anatomy, But I think I'd have to have human characters for him to draw because I just like the way he draws human form,
Right.
So
no, yeah, definitely. It's funny because with my character Oswald, right, my mouse. So I've sometimes approached these guys from Marvel to DC, and I go to them, and I don't know if you've ever had a similar issue with your character. I go to them, I was like, okay, can you draw my mouse, right? And you should see them freak out.
Right.
Because they're not used to it. Like, if he can draw Batman, he can draw Superman, and he can draw Thor, right? But you ask them to draw an anthropomorphic mouse, they're like, whoa, hold on, that's a little crazy.
Well, it's funny because this actually ended up turning around on me. So when I first started designing Apex, I didn't want to draw hands.
Right.
I'm like, I'm going to draw this owl, and he's going to have like wings for hands. Well, he has hands. His wings are his hands, which ended up being a worse problem because now we have to draw hands and wings that are wings. So they have to work in tandem, right? So like when so like we're drawing like when Brian's drawing a page where Apex is like charging with his swords in his hands, but he's also flying. Like, what does that look like?
Right.
It's really weird. So when I was designing him, I had to figure all that out. How does this all work? But then then we came up with a lot of different ideas where like his wings are kind of like a cape kind of thing. So I have a few different designs that work. But that ended up biting me in the ass. That not want to draw hands things. The feet still got to draw feet. Like we just draw like claws now. And that's fine. That doesn't cause a problem. But the hand thing's kind of weird, for a creature that needs to hold a weapon, but also needs to fly too. So I should call Marvel and see if they want to draw Apex. Be like, hey, can you guys draw this?
I'm serious. Go to one of those dudes who just does superhero comics. A little bit more illustrator than artist, right?
Right.
Because you got some dudes, they'll look at it and they'll be like, yeah, no problem. And they'll just bang it out. I've had a couple of those guys, but those guys are artists. But then you have these guys who lean a little bit more towards illustration, and you can see like sparks shooting out of their heads. It's really funny. They're like, what do you mean? It doesn't compute.
Well, yeah, they're just like really good at repetition, right? Like they just know how to make that form. They just know that form inside and out, every muscle, every curve, from every angle, So master craft, man. Like, Jim Lee, just like the way he does it is just ridiculous,
Yeah.
So
yeah, for me, it's a guy like Arthur Adams. Like that guy, I know I could give him my character. He'd be like, yeah, just come back later.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about it. Just come back with my money.
Right.
That's not a cheap one. That's an expensive one. Yeah. So, all right. So let's move on. So I know I asked you this, so we'll switch it up a little bit. So, if you could work with any other artist for the interiors of your book, other than Chris Bacalo and other than Jim Lee, who would you want to get?
Oh man, interiors. Probably. I can't have those two. What is it, Joe Madura?
Oh yeah, Madureira.
Well, how do you say it?
Madureira.
Yeah, I think the guy who does Battle Chasers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joey Madureira.
Yeah, his interiors are crazy. He did a lot of didn't he do a lot of stuff for like Marvel versus Capcom, like those video games and stuff? Yeah. Pretty distinct like style. I think it's pretty like jumps out of the page and gets you kind of.
Yeah. Him I would imagine would have no problem doing the character and capturing the character.
He's got a lot of energy, yeah. So I think yeah, if I had a different different guy, I think that he'd be the one probably.
Yeah, no, that would be awesome. Yeah. All right, cool. Now I got my comparatives. So I got a few new ones. So hopefully I didn't ask.
All right.
Hopefully I don't run over I don't repeat myself.
I should have watched the old interview because I knew that these questions were coming, and I couldn't remember what they were going to be though. So it's kind of like this is like new territory for me.
All right, cool. So here we go. Doctor Strange or John Constantine?
Oh, Constantine all the way.
Okay. Cool. What is it? Are you do you watch anime at all?
A little bit. I try to. I turn on the TV and I fall asleep. So that's good.
Gotcha. Well, I'll ask you this one: Akira or Nausicaa?
Oh shit. Man, that's a really hard question.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Especially when you know them.
That's like asking somebody to choose between two of their kids. Like one of them lives, one of them dies.
Okay, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Oh man. I'm gonna go with Akira. That's a really tough. That's a hard slice right there, though.
Mm-hmm. No, it is.
That one cuts deep. It really does. Akira, I guess.
All right, cool. Spock or Data?
Oh, Spock.
Okay, fair enough. The Rock or Stone Cold?
Oh man. Go to The Rock.
The Rock. All right, cool. Are you into old 80s sword and sorcery movies?
Kind of like Beastmaster.
All right,
yeah.
All right, so Beastmaster or Sword and the Sorcerer?
Oh, Beastmaster, man! You got those little ferret dudes.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. I picked that out. Beastmaster. Yeah, that's a classic.
Like Ara says, The Rock.
Yeah, I like The Rock. I like Stone Cold too, but The Rock he's the people's champ, right?
This is true. Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers?
Oh, Jason, all the way, Jason.
Okay.
I will say those are worse horror movies. Like Halloween is way better, I think, than Friday the 13th. But I grew up on the Friday the 13th movies. Like those were the ones that we got to watch. So I didn't actually watch Halloween until later in my life. But the Halloween movies are like a way higher quality. The acting's way better. But I'm just a Jason guy, man.
All right, no, that's fair enough. Walking Dead or Dawn of the Dead?
Dawn of the Dead.
Mm-hmm. Any reason why?
It's just Romero, man. You know, it's the old school. You know,
that's
where it all started, right?
True.
Walking Dead kind of actually depressed me a little bit. I watched like 4 seasons of it. It was pretty hard to watch.
Yeah, that's about the point I gave up too.
Yeah, I got about four seasons in. I think they got to some place where they found some other humans, and I was just like, you know, watching these people do this stuff to each other is just brutal, you know? Yeah, I stopped around there.
Gotcha. Hellboy or Spawn?
Hellboy.
Oh, nice. Me too. I like it. I get tired of hearing so many people, Spawn!
I mean, I like Spawn. He just, you know, it's one of those, he never felt original to me.
Right. Yeah.
You know, like Hellboy's like such an original, like iconic character, right? Spawn felt like, you know when Liefeld and all those guys left Marvel, and like everything that Liefeld like drew for whatever that book he made, all those characters he had, they were all like direct ripoff, like everything they made at Marvel. Yeah, that's what Spawn. I don't think Spawn's that bad as an original character, but it just doesn't feel original to me. I don't know. It's just really weird.
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, look, I like Todd McFarlane. I like his work, but you know, in comparison to Mike Mignola, I'm sorry, I just
right.
Yeah, it's just like I'm sure even he would be like, yeah. I'm sure even he would be like, yeah. He would probably pick Mike Mignola too. You know,
I can hear him saying it. Now that I think about it.
Right.
Yeah. It does sound like something he would say, right?
Yeah. Here we go. Next Generation or DS9?
DS9.
Okay.
And only because I watched that one. We didn't watch a whole lot of Next Generation when I was we watched the original though a lot. My dad was a huge fan of that. The original one, yeah, with Kirk and Spock and all that. And then the Next Generation came out. We didn't really watch too much of that one, but that Deep Space Nine was on like after school. So I'd come up from school and do my homework, and then I'd watch that like every day. So
right. All right, that's cool. For me, it's my favorite. It's my favorite Star Trek.
It's cool. It's there's a lot of cool characters in that one.
I don't know if I asked you this one the last time. I think I did. Buffy or Supernatural?
I don't really know. I don't think I've watched either one of those.
Okay, so there you go. So maybe I didn't ask you that. Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Is like, you know, there's so many crazy questions. Right, we went through a bunch of these already, so I'll ask you a couple more. We'll wrap it up. The Fifth Element or Stargate?
Fifth Element.
Okay, that's yeah. Because I love both of those movies, and I would have been like, you know,
yeah,
that's a tough one.
It's like a little Stargate's a little deeper of a story, right? Like it's a little more of an expanded, like fleshed out universe. But Fifth Element just came out of nowhere, right? I mean, that was just
that one just came
out, and we're just like, whoa, what the hell is this? This is cool.
All right, here I'll ask you a nice geeky one now, a nice comic geeky one. Secret Wars or Crisis on Infinite Earth?
Secret Wars.
Okay, why?
I just think Marvel ones, the Marvel event was just better. I mean, I don't know why. I guess I really couldn't tell you why. They're kind of the same thing.
Yes. Yeah. They're similar.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it just resonate with the Marvel characters a little better. I think.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, man. All right, Kenny. So we made it. We made it to the end again. So do me a favor one more time. Let everybody know where they can find you and your work.
I'm at Kenny Aitken Art on all the social media platforms, and yeah, I got a little link tree on like all my things. It has links to purchase all my stuff, all my books, and to the Kickstarter that I'm going to be running on Tuesday. So,
all right, cool. Look, I'm looking forward to it. I need another coin in my life.
I know. I got one for you, dude. I got what you need.
Trust me. I'll be there. I will be there. Thank you. So everybody, please hit like, hit subscribe. Go check out Kenny's campaign. His book Apex is awesome. I know, I've read it. Go check it out. Great book. So thank you so much for showing up, and I'll talk to all you guys soon. And have a great night. Take care. Bye.
See you guys.